Build projects, get a fucking job. That's it. You don't need to worry about learning all this and that or whether you're ready or not. Just build a fucking project, build another one, and however many you need to until you get hired. Simple. It's simple. You don't need to worry. All these YouTube channels, all these coder YouTube channels, they just keep pandering the same bullshit, and that's really what it is. And I just, it kind of sucks. And you know, as learners, myself included, when I was just learning, I fell into this trap of just thinking that I needed to just keep learning more and more and more. Let me tell you one thing. I spent about 3 years until I finally got my first developer job. And guess what? I've only been here about a month or so. I've learned more in this 1 month than the entire 3 years combined. And that includes college classes, tutorials, what I learned in building my own projects, doing some of those pseudo boot camps or whatever, fucking leak code and all that shit. Like, honestly, do what it takes to get the job. You're going to learn way, way, way more once you're finally working. Okay? And why would I, I'm not here to make entertainment. I'm here to spit real shit. That's what I try to do with my entire channel, even my other videos on different subjects. So I'm not here to try to get views and entertain people. You can tell by the video quality. I don't even edit my stuff. I'm just free flowing, just talking right now. And it's just because this is the reality that I see, and I got caught up in these spinning the wheels, just wasting my time, and I see other people who just wasted their time, and man, it's a grind. It's a fucking grind, but the faster you realize that, the sooner you're gonna really start working. And the sooner you start working, the faster you're going to learn. The more you're going to learn, and the faster you're going to get really ready for those really good positions. So, when it came down to my interviews, none of the shit that I learned was what really mattered, right? All of my interviews that led up to my job all talked about my projects. They didn't care so much about what classes I took, what programs I've completed, what kind of, certificates or whatever. Those little things came up briefly, just to kind of oh, what's your background? Oh, well, this and that I took to go to this school or whatever. But then when you get down into the meat of the interview, it's about your projects. How did you build it? Sorry about that. How did you build it? What technology did you use? How could you do it better? And then they want to see your code, and they want you to go through it, and they want you to explain it, because they want to know your process, your thought process, how you built it, not necessarily why you built it, or not. That doesn't make sense. But really, I mean, I was just stumbling upon a video because I was trying to look up how to do certain hooks in React, because I need to do it for my work project. And look, see, that's the thing. You don't even need to know everything to start working, especially if you get into an internship first or some kind of apprenticeship program, which is still a great first entrance. But, even if you become a front-end engineer or even a full stack engineer off the get-go, you're still going to be referencing materials all the time. My managers who have been coding for even decades, 10, 20, 25 years, they say even to this day, there's shit that they don't know that they have to constantly look up. So don't try to be a fucking master, and don't think that you need to be. Can you problem solve? Can you figure it out? Trust me, you'll be stuck on a problem for an entire 8 hours or more. And when I say 8 hours or more, I don't mean you're just there hunched over with your face in your computer and constantly typing away. No, you need to that's another subject. But, when it comes to coding a full shift or whatever, You're not going to be, typing away, click-clacketing on the keyboard for 8 full hours. That's just stupid. You're spending a lot of time doing research, trying to figure out how things work, reading documentation, So there's just a lot of cap on these how to become a web developer or how to just become a developer in general videos that you see on YouTube. And trust me, like, I understand it's easy to fall into those traps. Those people are just making entertainment. They're trying to get views, which is fine. That's respectable. But like, it's misleading at the end of the day. There's some good information. I'm not saying like every one of those videos is all bad. I'm just saying that most of those videos contain mostly bullshit. And I mean, you don't have to believe me, but look, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and take any time to put a fucking thumbnail to try to get clicks and try to sugarcoat things to try to make it easier because I just want the views. Nah, fuck all that. I want people to really succeed, get out there, get in the world, get experience, learn more. And the only way to do that, like I said in the beginning of beginning of this video, do your projects, get a fucking job. That's it. Peace.